cracked in the crate.
Okay, sorry. For some reason I thought I was unmuted. Alright, now, getting back to matters, and having realized that I'm probably going to have to edit that out, we are going to be discussing tastes. And I don't mean, whether you prefer this or that. I mean how the fads of taste have changed. For example, around the spring of 2014, people were predicting it was going to be the year of the 26650. Instead, it became the year of the box mod. Good old 18650s are still around. It's still the primary vaping battery. And then it also affects juice. There are fads to what juice flavors are most popular. When I first started, there were two juices, at least locally, that were the juices everyone got. The first was Fluid. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Fluid. I know there are people who are, but the other was a locally produced juice. The company was called Tasty Troll, and the juice was named Nom Nom. Yeah, Nom Nom. And it was a Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor. It was so good, it made you want to go out to the grocery store and buy a darn box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But when the whole diacetyl thing happened, they dropped their flavor manufacturer and tried to find another one that they could recreate those flavors with that tasted just as good, and they couldn't, and they ended up going out of business because of it. So it got to the point where a 30 ml bottle of Nom Nom was auctioned off at one of our local vape meets, with the proceeds going to PSFA. 30 mils of this juice in September of 2014 went for something like, I think it was 150 for 30 mils, because they couldn't get it anymore. It was the last known unopened bottle. Now, the thing is, that was the flavors when I first started. Shortly after, as ohms started to go lower, as batteries started becoming safer, and you could safer, it was easier to go lower, smoother flavors started getting in. Custards, creams, especially the custards. And God, I was sick of custards. And then sometime, just a little while back, cereals became the big thing. And they're still quite popular, but now the next big thing, yogurt. Really? Yogurt? because I'm sorry, but I've seen people who are vaping it online, and they had to turn up their heat so they wouldn't taste the yogurt. If you have to turn up the heat to avoid tasting something, that means that that's probably not a good choice for a long-term all-day vape. Find something that's more your style. I understand he was doing it because it was a review, but um, yeah, styles and tastes change, and because of that, the aesthetics of what we do changes. When I first started, the only real box mods that were out, there was the MVP, and then there were pseudo box mods. They were technically box mods, and they just didn't look like a box, like like a couple of the DovePo devices and things like that. And then it became common for people to start using those Hammond boxes. And it's now to the point where even, high-end regulated devices, instead of looking like tubes, like the infamous Vamo, they now look like boxes. It's a box. And that's the current style, is the box. So the next thing is, from the point of view of a business, can you guess what the next big thing will be? Can you come up with something that will catch the attention of the public to become the next big thing? Make it the next big thing. That is where the real trick is. So, I guess we can discuss about how tastes and such have changed over the time you've been vaping when I go public. As it is right now, I am about to go ahead and let the furballs back in, so I will be right back.